Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Your boy Savage, aka the Sevlok. You tuning in to Sevlok Tales. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and let's get to the politic, man. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. Hope everybody's 4th of July was blessed. I had a blessed 4th of July with family, barbecue, the whole nine. We got to explode some fireworks, and it was a good day. So this last week, right? I buy a fire stick off of Amazon. Um, and the fire stick is one of the best inventions ever created, in my opinion. It got all the movies, TV shows, it got everything, games that you can play. So it's a good invention. It got the sports that you can't watch. A lot going on, and I love the fire stick. So there's a YouTube app on the fire stick, and I kind of click on the YouTube app, to see what you got to do to make an account. And when I click on it, there's this little clip, and it's from this old show called Gangland. I don't even know if Gangland's around anymore. And basically, if you don't know what Gangland is, it was basically this show that would shine light on different gangs from different cities, even smaller gangs. I seen an episode on the Alaska Crips, and I'm not gonna say Gangland was on point on everything that they said, because there was a lot of fabrications that I hear. And even on a specific episode, there was a lot of fabrications. So 2009, I'm on Benton County Correctional Facility, right? I'm at Benton County Correctional Facility, and I remember the Gangland had basically did this episode about a Denver hood, a Denver gang. And before they had aired the episode, everybody was talking about it. I remember people saying, yeah, that Gangland, they're about to do something on a Denver gang. We don't know what gang it is, but basically there was word that they were going to do an episode. So everybody was anticipating it. And another thing that was going on in DOC at that time, there was a lot of stuff going on from yard to yard. And the main foods that it was going on with, there was tension between yard to yard, was the NSMs and the Sureños. So I remember the episode airs, and it was the North Side Mafias from Denver, Colorado, from the North Side. And like I said, there was already tensions with the Sureños from different yards. So basically around that time, something happened in something happened in Buena Vista Correctional Facility. Because I remember the homie Momo was in Buena Vista, and the Sureños, they ambushed the North Side Mafia, and they go to war, and they take them off the yard. They take all the NSMs off the yard, because the Sureños on Buena Vista was kind of deep at that time. So they start flooding out all them fools from Northside Mafia to different yards, and there was some Northside Mafia fools that pulled up to Benton County Correctional Facility. This was all around the same time. So I'm in Unit 5, right? And I remember a couple NSMs hit the Benton County Correctional Facility, and they came to the west side of the facility, and they put them in Unit 4, Unit 3, Unit 2. So there was a handful of Northside Mafias that came over there. While there was this fool, I think they call him Fat Rat, or his name was Fat Rat or Mad Dog. It was an animal name, you know what I'm saying? Fat Rat or Mad Dog. And he's an NSM fool. He gets put in Unit 4. And the Unit 4, there was a number of Sureños in Unit 4. So the night this happens, we're chilling. We're waiting for, I'm waiting to go to night yard. But that episode, the Mile High Killers, they air it throughout the penitentiary. And after this situation, they took it off. They wouldn't even allow people to watch Gangland. So we're watching the episode in the unit, and I remember there's a part in the Gangland that they're doing an interview with the fool named Fat Rat or Mad Dog. I don't know the name specifically, but that fool that was on TV, he was a part of rolling up to Bend County Correctional Facility. So the dude that was on TV just rode up to Unit 4, and he's on the gangland talking about calling the Sureños out their names. He's disrespecting on that gangland show. And I remember right after they show the interview, you start seeing the guards run down the hall. So supposedly, and this is what I think happened, because the guards started rolling down the hall and we're like, what's going on? The Sureños seen him on the TV and they started mashing this fool out. And what the word is, what was told to us, is that fool was trying to go and hit the door, like, they're smashing me. But every time he would get close to the door, the Sureños would pull him back into the unit and they were mashing this fool out. So they put the facility on a short lockdown for the night, got them fools out. The next morning, about 9 o'clock, you hear the guards running down to another unit, and basically there was this fool named Pockets from NSMs. He was a youngster, but he knew how to fight. They try to run in and slam a TV on his head, and that fool Pockets actually knew how to fight, and he started getting the better of like 3 Sureños, putting them on their pockets like he was a boxer. So I remember that time, because also in Fremont Correctional Facility on another yard, some of my homies were over there for a delay over, and they end up crashing out some Sureños. So we got word around that whole time that the homies were tripping with the Sureños also. The North Side were tripping with the Sureños. And basically they got word to us over at Bend County Correctional that it might go down. So we were already on standstill. Well, they have this thing in that time frame too, this thing that was forming called the Denver Car. And the Denver Car was pretty much all the Mexican, Spanish, and Chicano gangs from Denver, Colorado. They all came together to have numbers to beef with the Sureños. It didn't matter if you was from the east, west, north, or south. If you were in Sureño, you were actually riding with this thing called the Denver Car in Bend County Correctional Facility. And that actually domino affected to other facilities. Well, I go to GED after we got off lockdown for the Pocket situation. And it was like a whole month and a half, right? They were still going at it. Every time we would come off a lockdown, something would happen with the Northsiders and the Sureños. Well, this afternoon, we finally off a lockdown. The lockdown was for like a week. I go to GED. And I remember going to GED. And I remember looking outside of my door, and I just seen like 20 fools. They were in the hall marching. Because you in Bend County, when you're on 5 and 6, you have this big hall, and then you go by you have to do this. You have to turn down this other hall, and you can actually get to the other side of the facility. So I seen these fools all lined up, all these Northside fools and Denver Car fools. I seen them march, and I said, "Oh, it's about to go down." I was like, I told one of the homies, "Hey, go back to the unit and tell the homies we might be on lockdown." Sure enough, all them Northside fools and the Denver Car fools went to 7 and 8 and waited for any kind of Sureño. Told this fool named Shadow, "Go get your homies and come to the outside where the yard was." And there was only a couple handful of Sureños that came, and they got it up. But the Northside fools was actually mashing them fools out. And that was the first time I actually seen a black Northside Mafia fool. He was straight African American, and he was putting in work for the Northside Mafia fools. But yeah, bro, it all started in Bend County from that gangland. And I just had seen the episode. I seen the little clip on the Fire Stick, and I was like, man, I remember when that set off almost a big old war because of the gangland. And the fool that set it off, he got crashed out. I don't even know where he went, but he was actually at Bend County, just rode up, and he was the one that was talking on that interview, disrespecting the Sureños, and they mashed him out, bro. But yeah, man, that was a good memory from the penitentiary when that fools got at him over the gangland. You know what it is, bro. Your boy Savage. It was crazy that day, bro. All right, y'all have a good day.